Hello everyone, Castle95 here, and tonight I'm going to give you the reasons why you can't miss Destination X tonight. So first of all, let's start with the knockouts. We have Gail Kim versus Sienna, and the build up for this match was really good. I mean, aside from the part that maybe it's kind of predictable that Gail Kim is going to win, even though I wouldn't say that, like, she just returned from an injury, but we have still the Rosemary factor there. After Slammiversary and after that last knockout standing match, we haven't seen Rosemary again, and I love how Impact has managed that storyline. I mean, we have Sienna telling Rosemary that she's not a hero and she can reign in the light and in the dark at the same time, you know. Rosemary was trying to be a good guy. She was really enjoying the fans' reaction, the feedback that she has never had with DK. You know, she was over always. She has always been a bad guy. But you know, you simply can't hate Rosemary because she's so cool. But since the hype ordered her to protect Ali, and since she has lost DK, Crazy Steve and Abyss, she has become more open to the world, and now she kind of accepts help from Ali and Braxton and kind of wants that reaction from the fans. You know, she enjoys when the fans cheered her name, so that's always cool. And you don't know if Rosemary maybe is going to intervene and cost Sienna her match, and that way we are going to have Gail Kim as our champion, or maybe she's going to do some kind of heel turn and cost Gail Kim the match or something just to play games with Sienna. But anyway, I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, Rosemary as a face has lived like 3 months or something, so I don't think Impact is going to turn that back into a heel turn for Rosemary. So yeah, this match is going to be great, not only because of the action, but you know, Sienna has been an awesome champion. It was I really thought that Rosemary was going to be the unified champion at Slammiversary, and then Sienna wins. And also we have the whole deal with Laurel Van Ness in the state that she's right now. In an interview with King of the Mountain Radio, Sienna said that she can still use Laurel Van Ness the way she is right now to her favor. So we don't know if Laurel is going to intervene. And also on social media, on Twitter, Rosemary said that she has unfinished business with Laurel Van Ness because she was a factor in the Slammiversary match. And of course we have to count KM being ringside for Sienna at this big match. Maybe Karen Jarrett is going to make this is going to ban KM from ringside. Maybe at last minute Karen is going to make this a 6 size of steel, who knows. But anyway, this match is super unpredictable and you can't miss it. Then we go straight into Seidel versus Lashley, and I want to talk about this match together with Alberto versus Low Ki. As we all know, Alberto is not going to compete because he has been suspended and stripped from the title, so basically Low Ki has no opponent and the titles are vacant. Now I see a couple of options here. Maybe we can have Lashley and Seidel going at it at the first match of the show, and then the winner is going to face Low Ki at the main event. That's something that has happened before. I mean, that's how Eric Young won his world title the first time, and I think they did something like that with Kurt Angle at Destination X a couple years ago. I don't remember, but I think he faced a spot, and then in the main event I don't know who was fighting against Angle. The thing is that has happened before and is a viable option. I mean, if Lashley wins, he goes to the main event to face Low Ki for the world title, and that will be super credible for Low Ki to beat Lashley clean and become the unified champion at the main event, because Lashley will have already had a match against Matt Sydal, and if Matt Sydal wins, he gets his exhibition title shot. And I'm not really sure if he's going to win, because in that case, who is going to face Low Ki? Or I don't think Impact is going to just give Low Ki the titles. Maybe they are going to find a new rival, but right now EC3 is busy with the Impact Grand Championship, and you know, the only possible contender for that world title is Lashley, to be honest. He was the former champion and everything. I don't think they are going to put Eli Drake in the main event scene right now. I would love to see that, but you know, it will be kind of forced. So yeah, that's super unpredictable. And of course Impact, I hope that Impact crowns a new champion tonight. I mean, a next Destination X. And I don't think it will be a good idea if they keep the titles vacant for a couple of weeks more. Maybe that will, you know, fire down the whole deal with LAX and all that stuff. Maybe the plan since the beginning was to give the titles to Low Ki, so there's no problem giving him the title. Maybe a gauntlet in the main event, you know, you never know with Impact Wrestling. Something like that could happen. Maybe we're going to have a gauntlet match as the first match of the show, and then the winner is going to go straight to the main event against Low Ki. And then next week, that winner has to face Lashley defending his titles. So that's possibly what's going to happen. And either way, I just really excited to see what Impact will come up with. Then we have the X Division match. I mean, I love the promotional video that they just put on on their YouTube channel, Low Ki and Trevor Lee, in a ladder match for the X Division. I simply like how they managed Trevor Lee in this entire storyline. I mean, since Gregory Helms was gone from the company, we all thought that Andre Everett and Trevor Lee were going to follow his footsteps and just abandon Impact Wrestling too. But while the last episode tapings, Andre Everett was busy with the Super X Cup. He only had one match against ACH, I think, and maybe he taped some matches for Explosion or one night only. But Trevor Lee was a big part of the X Division during this road to Destination X, the tapings after Slammiversary. So he stole the title from Sanjay Dutt, and then he gained Bruce Pritchard to his side. I mean, you have this whole image of this feud is really ironic and cool, because you have Trevor Lee stealing Sanjay's title, then he goes to Pritchard and talks in a very educated way, telling, I'm the former champion, I never had my rematch, Sanjay versus Low Ki should have never happened, and that's why I think this title belongs to me. And then you have Sanjay, who's supposed to be the good guy, who's supposed to be a role model for the kids, a hero, and he's just screaming like a crazy man, and he has referees and security holding him, making a whole scene there backstage. Meanwhile, the caveman, the technical savage, the Carolina caveman, Trevor Lee, who's supposed to be the bad guy in this story, is actually acting more like a professional in this situation. That's why Bruce Pritchard says, well, I don't see nothing wrong with Trevor Lee keeping the title, and Sanjay Dutt isn't really acting up like a champion because he's making a scene here backstage. So that's why Trevor Lee get to keep the title. And yeah, actually Dutch Mantel is the only one that's on Sanjay's side and understand the whole story. But yeah, so this ladder match looks great. Maybe Andre Everett is going to make a heel turn. We're going to have the Carolina guys back together, obviously as heels, and making Sanjay's life impossible. Now, maybe that's going to happen, but what I think is going to happen is that Sanjay is going to make a heel turn. Really, I would love to see that. Maybe he's going to, I don't know, get super mad and injure Trevor Lee in some way, be more violent. Kind of like Matt Hardy's heel turn when he became Big Money Matt, maybe he could do business with Idris Abraham or those guys, or find himself a helper, a sidekick. Maybe he's just going to snap and start, beating Trevor Lee with a chair or something like that, that is going to make you think, whoa, Sanjay, calm down, you're supposed to be the good guy here. Maybe I think something like that is going to happen. And of course we have the debut of Dave and Jay Chris, OI4K, but renamed as OVE, Ohio versus Everyone. And I just love to see the Killers in Impact Wrestling. I don't know if JT Davidson is going to be part of that debut. I hope, but I don't think so, because he didn't appear in the promotional video. And well, Desmond Xavier is already a part of the company, and we're only missing JT Davidson and Zachary Wentz. And maybe we could get Trey Miguel in the X Division too, because those OI4K guys are just amazing. And of course, there were the rumors or were confirmation that Johnny Mundo is going to debut at Impact Wrestling at Destination X as John Hennigan. Maybe not at Destination X, but they said during these tapings of episodes, And another thing that's even cooler is that Impact has announced that they are going to be taping episodes in Mexico in September. So maybe they are just going to tape like 5 or 4 episodes, and then we're going to have a brand new live Impact from Mexico. Maybe, I don't know, semi-live Impact from Mexico. I don't know if they are going to tape a lot of episodes there, maybe 3, 4, 5, the usual, or maybe just one, or maybe they can even do a one night only. And adding to the rumors that Conan has confirmed that they are going to hire women luchadors from Mexico, masked wrestlers from Mexico, to compete in the Knockouts division. I mean, that's going to be awesome. The talents there are really great. And also, Impact just signed Hania the Huntress, who wrestles as Renee something, I don't remember, but she's really good. I mean, her moveset is really cool. I've seen her do springboards and even standing moonsaults, so she's really cool. And also, Bruce Pritchard said that he has a big announcement for Destination X that's going to change GFW forever. So I don't know, Impact always hypes up this kind of announcement, and I'm just hoping for the best. So those are the reason why you can't miss Destination X. Really, we have a really big card and possibly more than one debut. Talking about John Hennigan, Hania the Huntress, and OVE, of course. So anyway, that's it for the video today, and I hope you like it. Don't forget to comment and subscribe and tell me what could possibly be that Bruce Pritchard big announcement. And also, there are rumors that Jim Cornette is coming to GFW, that Jared wants him as part of the company. Let me know what you think about that. And that will be it for this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. See you in the next one. Goodbye.